Welcome to the Loch Raven Watershed. Loch Raven is a large watershed and reservoir located just north of Baltimore, Maryland. It can be easily accessed from the Baltimore Beltway via Delaney Valley, Providence, or Cromwell Bridge roads. While not designated a park, the watershed has become a convenient recreation area for the residents of the Baltimore metropolitan region. Owned by the city of Baltimore, the Loch Raven watershed was created in part to serve as a buffer for the Loch Raven Reservoir. The reservoir is the result of the impoundment of the Big Gunpowder Falls River. In 1914, the city of Baltimore impounded the gunpowder as a way to provide a new reliable and adequate source of drinking water for the expanding city. The dam intentionally flooded the agricultural village of Warren. Since its initial construction, the dam has been enlarged twice, once in 1923 and again in 2005. Currently, the reservoir holds 23 billion gallons of water, while the watershed encompasses 303 square miles. There are a variety of activities that can take place in the watershed. The majority of these activities are not organized by watershed officials. These activities serve a variety of population segments, from the young to the old. Among the most popular are cycling, running, hiking, fishing, hunting, and wildlife observation. Throughout the watershed, there are 20 plus miles of trails. These include paved roads and unpaved fire roads. There are also an undisclosed amount of undesignated trails in the watershed as well. These trails serve a variety of groups from joggers to cyclists. Cyclists in the watershed are split between road and mountain bikers. The road bikers will be found on the paved surfaces in the watershed. In the early 2000s, the city officially opened 11 miles of fire trails in the watershed to mountain bikers. The city currently restricts mountain bikers to designated marked trails, which are shown on maps posted at the head of each trail. However, it is not uncommon to see mountain bikers venture off these trails and create new ones without the approval of watershed officials. This has become a point of contention for the mountain biking community and watershed officials. The watershed is also popular with the walking, running, hiking, and related communities. The extensive paved and unpaved trail system provides for a large area to explore on foot. On weekends, a 3-mile stretch of Loch Raven Drive, a main thoroughfare through the watershed, is shut to vehicular traffic and is pedestrianized for use by bikers, walkers, runners, rollerbladers, and etc., as a place for members of those communities to recreate away from the metropolitan traffic. People also bring their pets with them to the watershed. Pets are to be leashed at all times. However, not all watershed patrons that bring their pets follow this regulation. With the central natural feature being a large reservoir, fishing and boating is one of the watershed's most popular activities. The Loch Raven Fishing Center, run by Baltimore County, serves as the focal point for these activities by providing the permits needed for both. The center features a bait and tackle shop, as well as a snack bar and restroom facilities. Parking is available at the boat center, which includes spaces for both trailers and handicap patrons. Fishing is permitted from much of the shoreline and from the reservoir north of the Loch Raven Drive Bridge. Fishing can also be done off the Delaney Valley Bridge. Personal boat launching is permitted via a limited number of special permits. Boaters are restricted to the use of electric or human-powered craft only. During the summer season, April through Labor Day, the center opens at 6 a.m. Canoes, rowboats, and boats with electric motors can be rented from the center for the day. Boating and fishing is permitted anywhere in the reservoir north of the Loch Raven Drive Bridge. The reservoir is noted as one of the premier bass fishing areas in Maryland. A white-tailed deer hunting program began in 2008, allowing special permit bow hunters the privilege of hunting the densely populated deer herd. The program was put in place by Watershed officials not only to provide an outdoor recreation opportunity, but also to regulate the increasing deer population. The increasing deer population damages the needed vegetation of the watershed and causes vehicular accidents. Hunting permits are also given to the handicap who can hunt from their vehicles or ATVs on special locked roads. Hunting is restricted to designated zones, which are shown on a map provided to hunters and by blue signs posted around the watershed. Other activities at Loch Raven include skeet and trap shooting at the Loch Raven Skeet Club, wildlife observation such as herping, golf at Pine Ridge, bird watching, as well as others. However, while the watershed contains vast water resources, no swimming is allowed anywhere at any time. Facilities outside the golf, shooting, and fishing centers are limited. There are no snack or rest facilities in the other areas of the watershed. Tables had been previously available, but were removed due to vandalism. There are sporadic trash cans, but patrons are asked to take their trash with them when they leave. Parking is also extremely limited and is mainly limited to small areas of street parking or small gravel lots. Outside of the three centers and hunting, there are no designated handicap areas. The watershed can accommodate several hundred people at any given time, but it has never been pushed to its full capacity due to the seasonal nature of the activities and restrictions. Like many parks, some of the most common depreciative behaviors at Loch Raven are the spray painting of items and the defacement of vegetation. Rocks and other concrete abutments are spray painted and trees have been carved into. Previously, picnic tables have been located on the property but have since been removed since vandals were stacking them into large pyramids. One of the most difficult depreciative behaviors for the city to monitor is mountain biking clubs adding an additional 30 miles of single track trail by removing vegetation. The additional trails provide a further extent of soil compaction and runoff erosion, leading to sedimentation of the reservoir. In 2009, the Department of Public Works hired park rangers to patrol the watershed. The rangers' biggest conflict is issuing tickets to mountain bikers who are utilizing the single track trails and riding at night.